Alright, Child's Play. Alright, alright. Well, I'm sure you've heard the quote. You really haven't. I don't have audio with me, the quote. But I'm sure that you've heard that Violent J has said, I think it's in written interviews, but it's known that he has said that you don't have to listen to the music to be a juggalo. Like, that it said on the website, on ICP's website, it said, if you're down to call yourself a juggalo, then we'd be happy to have you. Now, I hear the what he's saying, but do they really understand the ideas that ICP has, is my question. They might be down with the concept to an extent, but I don't think he's talking about people who are really, really down with the concept. I think he's just for people that are down with the underground. You know what I'm saying? But they might not understand ICP's whole mindset, their whole philosophy. They're just down with, yeah, underground, rebellion, whatever. They don't really understand the Juggalo philosophy. They don't really know about it. And as such, maybe they don't. I know what he's talking about. You just get your shirts from Hot Topic or Spencer's. I get my shirts from Hot Topic or Spencer's, so that was like a hard jab right there. No, but people get their shirts from Hot Topic and Spencer's, and they really don't know what ICP is, what they really, really stand for. Besides, these guys are underground. Awesome. I hate mainstream. I love underground. Go ICP. And when he says, I don't think, let me repeat it. I don't think they'll ever be juggalos. I don't think they will. They're just going through the motions. And I think what he's saying there is that the people is just sort of like they don't have the juggalo mindset, in that like they're just kind of hearing this ICP and they're just like, it's kind of a fad to them. You know what I'm talking about? Like people that have like this whole ICP thing, for them it's just a fad. Even if they call themselves a juggalo, it's a fad to them. It doesn't actually mean anything to them. And so yeah, I do think that you took it a little bit out of context. As to say you have to like ICP to be a juggalo. You have to respect ICP and understand where they came from. You know what I mean? You have to understand. He's not talking about liking it. He's talking about knowledge right here. He's talking about either knowledge or a desire to learn more about it. And I think that's what it comes to. If you're willfully ignorant of everything ICP does and ICP stands for, then yeah, you're probably not a juggalo. If you aren't even like interested in finding out about them, you're not even interested in learning, then no, you're not a juggalo. I'd agree with that. But I would still say that if you don't particularly like ICP's music, you could still be a juggalo if you don't particularly like it. It's just a matter of you have to understand and respect everything ICP has done, and you have to either know about everything they've done to be a juggalo or desire to know about it. You have to kind of have an interest in everything they stand for, not just underground, because you really have to understand the minds that created this whole juggalo phenomena. And the minds that created this were the minds of Violent J, mainly the mind of Violent J, and a little bit of the mind of Shaggy. That kind of started up the whole juggalo thing. So you have to understand it. But just if you don't like the music that much, I don't think that makes you any less of a juggalo. I think that it was best described when we said, if you are going to sit down and listen to the albums, if you're going to learn and understand about ICP, yet you just don't particularly like the way that ICP expresses it musically, but you really do understand about it and are down with what they really, really stand for, then yeah, you're a juggalo. So I really don't think they're talking about the same thing that you're kind of skewing it to mean or taking it to mean. And you know, he definitely says he doesn't want people to take it the wrong way, what he's trying to say. And, yeah. Is that the whole interview, by the way? Does it, like, continue on at all on the topic, or is that, you know, all he said? I'm interested in knowing because, you know, he could have said more that could add to either side. So, let me know, man. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? Yeah. I think that's it. Peace out. Much clown love. And, later.